ICE accused of entrapping married immigrants seeking green cards. The Trump administration's immigration rhetoric is often framed as a pro-law and order campaign against undocumented immigration rather than a set of racist, inhumane policies against people of color. The facade is laughable, as the administration proves every day. The latest outrage, the Immigrant and Customs Enforcement Agency, that's ICE, is coordinating with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services to target undocumented immigrants married to U.S. citizens. Undocumented people are legally allowed to stay in the U.S. with their citizen spouse while waiting for a green card, according to Obama-era regulations that are still in effect. But the ACLU says the federal government is using this process as a chance to prey on would-be citizens and deport them. Some claims in the legal brief are based on emails between ICE agents that were obtained by the ACLU. These emails appear to blatantly admit that entrapping immigrants with innocent-seeming interviews and purposely obscuring the practice from the press. Andrew Graham, a Boston-based ICE officer, said the agency generally receives from USCIS a list of immigrants seeking legal residency who have already been ordered for deportation, had re-entered the country illegally, or were considered an egregious criminal alien. Graham said ICE then works with USCIS to schedule interviews so that ICE agents can be present to make an arrest. He noted ICE prefers to spread out the interviews to ease the workload on its agents and to prevent generating negative media interest. Oh, wow. We're targeting married couples, making it seem like an innocent interview. Meanwhile, we have an ICE agent outside ready to arrest. We don't want to generate any negative press. Wouldn't want any negative press there. Yeah, who would... who would give any negative press? Wow. That's so terrible. This is not surprising at all. We should have expected that this was going to come next. Because they're just going after people. I mean, ICE is just a brutal legal gang. That's what they are. We already have enough corrupt law enforcement. We don't need any more. That's why we should get rid of ICE. We have basic border security. We had it before ICE. ICE hasn't been around. ICE has been around since the early aughts. We don't need to reform them. We need to get rid of them. They're not necessary. This is what we're spending our taxpayer dollars on instead of giving people health care and educational opportunities and living wages and a jobs program and ending the wars. Instead of doing that, we're throwing bomb money and we're letting ICE brutalize people, brutalize married people that are waiting for a green card. Do you know what that process is like, by the way? I've never been through it personally, but I have friends, I have a lot of friends in academia. A lot of them come from all over the world. Some of them fall in love and get married. A good friend of mine from college, she married a German guy. It is a brutal process to get that green card and to get married and to, they really screen you intensely to make sure it's not a sham marriage. So these people have already been through a brutal process just to be with the person they love. And now they have to worry about a scam interview, all intended for an ICE agent that wants to arrest them. Land of the free. Land of the free. And I'm sure some of you, and maybe some of you even are married to someone that's not from this country, or maybe you yourself are not from this country and you're married to an American person. So you can probably speak better than I can. But, I have had a lot of friends, and it's an insane process. I can't speak to every single detail. I haven't been through it personally, but it is a very intense, insane process. And it's a lot of work and a lot of paperwork. And now you have to worry about a scam interview on top of that. It's absolutely disgusting.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. get your